What's poppin', world?
Hey-o.
You are tuning in into the second episode of what we are now calling
The Conversation.
The Conversation. So we're just here to talk about it in all honesty, and there is a lot to talk about it. So without further ado.
Give the disclaimer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the only time we're going to give you a disclaimer because outside of that, we're not worried about anybody's feelings. But right here, right now, we want you to know that everything we have to say here is just coming from our perspective, our lens. And we're hoping to bring people together with honesty. We're not hoping to discourage anybody or beat anybody down with our opinion. We're willing to have a conversation about growth that needs to take place for that to happen. But yeah, at the same time, we're here to make a podcast. We're here to have some fun. And we're here to talk about the things that are real and authentic in our lives, the way that we usually do when the cameras are off. So this is
on the conversation, we keep it 100.
100.
Oh yeah, with a couple laughs.
You promise to give 100?
Oh, of course, off top. That's all I do.
To the left right here, I have my brother Dexter. Give him a burr, 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 burr.
Oh yeah, that soundbite hitting, boy.
The Raiders.
Oh fuck
Yes,
yeah! First week not playing. I'll see you next year, baby.
To my right, I have none other than the Hospitality. Give him a burr, burr, burr. Oh. And of course, behind the boards, we have Mercy. Mercy on the beat.
Ooh, with the chopper.
We got the
You see the
flexing,
exponential
bro.
growth.
We got the choppers.
From
Yo.
episode 1 to episode 2,
Bro.
just from the sound effects.
Catch
you
us
can
on
see the exponential.
50. It's gonna be wild, bro.
And then, of course, you know, in the cuts, we have the homies. Gertie's doing his thing. Jabber on the beats, making the beat, and running the live stream. So if y'all have any questions, you know, tap in with them. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram Live. And then, you know, we'll have this out for you soon. Shout out to everybody that's out here supporting, you know, independent. This is journalism at this point. Podcasts
really,
are journalism at this
seriously,
point.
bro.
You know what I
More
mean?
accurate than most newses now. Shit.
Okay, so Matt, I feel like we should just give you the floor because last week I asked you, hey, what's your prediction for 2021?
You guys told me I was crazy.
And you said martial law, and we looked at you like, bro, there's no way anything like that could happen. And you know what, bro? That happened. For those of you who live underneath a rock, a group of domestic terrorists stormed
Bunch
the
of thugs.
Capitol, and what they're
Looking like
calling
warlords.
the WAP. And it is we laughed about CHOP being last year or being a part of this, and now here it is in Washington D.C. recreated. Matt, how did you know? AKA Matt, Hospitality, Nostradamus. How did you know this was going to take place?
Nostradamus.
That's a new one.
Nostradamus. Let's write. Hey, that's a good one.
That was a good one, bro.
I was just paying attention to the general vibe and direction of things.
I hate when conspiracy theorists say, "Yeah, if you were paying attention, no one
To
could have
the-
predicted
to the
that."
vibe.
Bro, I literally predicted it. What are you talking about?
Also, what happened wasn't martial law. It was an attempted
was
insurrection.
attempt-
Martial
yeah, it
law
was
comes
attempted-
from the other direction.
Yes,
It's a great band in Seattle.
they are a good
Great band. Top
Yeah,
stuff.
like
New
it.
album out. 12th and Pine. You should check it out.
I just knew that
Shame.
this guy Trump was gonna do something crazy, and now like everybody's like impeach him so that way he doesn't get all the
They're worried about the nuclear codes.
benefits of the presidency, which is like a lifetime security, $1 million a year travel budget, things of that $200,000 a
Wait.
year. I believe is
Okay,
retired
I
president.
missed
the
that
Secret
first
Service
part of
with
that
them?
point
For the
that you
rest of
said.
his life,
What
pretty much,
about
unless he gets
that
impeached,
has
so it
effect
takes
on
the
what you're
shit away
talking
from
about? I
him.
missed
And he
that.
can never run again if you get impeached.
And you can never run again if you get impeached.
Oh yeah, we
So-
gotta get him
so
on
that-
out of here.
A lot of people are trying to impeach him so that after he led this insurrection, they are saying we as taxpayers shouldn't have to pay
Wait,
for
he
his-
led it, not Antifa?
Ooh. That was where's the he shouldn't be able to live off the
Collect on our doll hairs. I feel you, but at the same time, he didn't lead it like at all. Really, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like,
Did you see the video of him enjoying it? At least he was sitting there talking about they have mute. What did they have? Some ABBA or something playing? Did you see this video? This guy's like, dancing.
I did not see that. I can't speak on the subject because I have not seen it. I definitely need to.
Oh my god.
He loved it.
He loved it. He literally said, "We love you."
I did see that. We love you. Stay safe. Go home or whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
As
Mix and
opposed to
match.
when the looting starts, the shooting
Oh,
starts.
Oh
on the other
my
side, so.
god.
Are we jumping to it?
okay. So coming from my
No,
perspective,
that was the topic.
real quick, just coming from my perspective, I'm not a huge government guy. I don't like government in any way, shape,
We
and
can
or
tell
form.
from your outfit.
Yeah, bro, looking like a hoodlum, son. So, not a fan. I don't like them. So, really, to be honest, you guys want to go like overthrow the government? Like, go ahead. But
Bro,
the thing that bothers
very
the thing
short-sighted.
the thing that bothers me the most, and that is very short-sighted, it wasn't meant to actually be a real point, is the double-sided. Like, how are you gonna have? They're storming. So this isn't just a protest. You're storming the Capitol, going after our elected officials. That is not
and
only
the
a
votes
felony.
For the Electoral College. You're trying to attack the votes.
You're trying
for the
to attack
presidency.
democracy. You literally.
Not trying, did.
This is treason.
Did.
This is straight treason. You are trying to. You did attempt to overthrow the government, essentially.
So how far, if they were black, how far would they have gotten?
Oh, bro, we're shot in
Are
the
we
street.
getting to the stats? Are we
No,
getting to
bro,
the stats?
this
You
is
see
a
the stats
wrap.
Last time?
Oh my.
It's
Bro,
a-
the cops moved the gates and walked out of the way. What are you talking
okay, but
about,
okay.
bro?
Just
Where's
to give
the rubber
to
bullets
give,
flying?
Hey, to give a different
But
sided.
do you wish that on people?
No.
Okay, but I see a lot of that energy going around too, because a lot of people are like, why weren't they? I'm like, okay, I don't want them.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
facts.
why weren't they. It's that why can you obviously exercise self-restraint when all these people are actually charging at you with weapons, by the way, and objects. They were throwing things, and everybody's like, oh, well, all these protests and riots in Seattle. I'm like, people started looting and rioting after they started
Wait,
getting
you wanna
tear
know why they
gassed
can do
and
that?
getting shot.
fucked
Look,
up.
you want to know why
Right?
they
If
do
you'd
that?
have started shooting at those people and tear gassing those people when they were coming up the steps, you would have had a whole different outcome.
But okay, so just because I knew we were going to talk about this, I did look into the other side of the post, the
That's the
story.
only reason?
I wanted to know that I want to
Okay.
see all sides of the angle. I don't want
You're
to just
you're informed. Respect.
So, and this is yet again not a total letdown by our government. So the National Guard was called in. The National Guard was pulled to protect other there's a like statues, people want to see.
Monuments.
There's a word I'm looking for. It's just not coming to my head. But
amendment.
the Capitol Police.
You feel me? Let's go. You better free. Capitol Police, beast off the leash. When it comes to the floor, you know that I'm a feast. Hey, go ahead, stack it up. Masterpiece.
I don't know if that's a
Entrepreneur,
lit ass
Master
alarm. If
P,
that's an
you
alarm or
dig?
some
Yeah.
shit. Like, that's popping.
Hey, you set it off, bro. You set it off. Brr, 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 brr. Brr, brr, brr,
Push the
brr.
space bar.
Oh
Okay,
my
great.
gosh. Dude, you
So-
were spitting fire.
Yeah, bro.
Instrumental.
Definitely was me. Definitely me.
Yeah,
But
man.
so the Capitol Police were left with the Capitol. Now the Capitol Police are not at all in any way, shape, and or form or prepared for said situation.
the Seattle
They
Police were. How are the Capitol Police not?
they were not set up for that. They were purely not.
We had SWAT trucks on deck.
It's oversight malfunction. Like it's the government totally screwed that. So yes, it was easy for them to go walk straight in. But I'm not making that okay. Just viewing at the other point. And also, so on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, the biggest, most popular post right now is whenever Black Lives Matter protests, you have nothing but it's like armed officials in the Capitol. And then when you have, of course, the right going in, they're showing pictures of them just sitting in the office and stuff. That actually was the Abraham Lincoln Monument. It was not the Capitol. We never actually tried to attempt even really to march on the Capitol per se. Just throwing that out there, not in any way, shape, and or form defending either side, just throwing out the facts.
Here's the other thing that they'll say. They'll say, well, a woman... Facts. Hey, a woman was killed, though. A patriot, a hero, was killed trying to get into these situations. There's another person who tragically died from tasing a testicular region and sparking some sort of
Wait,
heart
what?
attack. Yes, you
got tased in the
you haven't
balls and
seen
died?
this? You haven't seen this?
He
How is
tased
this? He's a patriot.
himself.
I'm happy I didn't drink. I would have spit it out.
Is this
That's
is
going
not
on the
confirmed
Darwin
or
Award.
denied. But the important thing to point out, though, is that okay, there are some deaths. There are these things they tried to, like you said before, you didn't care if they overthrow the government. Where my problem lies, this is where my problem lies, because I'm actually, and you know me, I'm turned up. I'm enjoying watching people who thought America couldn't be this messed up and couldn't have an actual dictator come to a realization like, yo, we had an actual dictator. Majority of white people enabled him to be here, and now you are in some ways as idols of mine, like Malcolm X, has been famously misquoted and misunderstood of, the chickens have come home to roost. And you're dealing with not BLM supporters, but a majority of white people making a mockery of what you believe to hold so dear. So that's why half of me was like, oh, like, do your thing. But then the other half bothered me because I know that double standard exists.
That's the thing, the double standard. Everyone's talking about, oh, the left, when you guys lose, you guys are a bunch of crybabies. Literally, this entire thing is because you lost. You straight up lost. We're certifying. We're putting a stamp on it. Hey, it's over. And you guys are rebelling. You lost.
Which is really funny as people try and compare the two things, right? They're trying to talk about, oh, well, all these BLM protests where they were burning police stations and looting these stores because unarmed black people keep getting shot by police in the streets.
For a pretty good reason, in my opinion.
And then you have all these people storming because they lost, and they're saying, well, it was okay for you liberals to riot and protest when it was BLM, but now that it's this, it's not okay. I thought that's how you express yourselves. I'm like, you lost fair and square, and now you're trying to compare that to Black Lives Mattering, and then you're spinning the narrative because Black Lives Matter has been so prominent in the news. Now they're taking it. Now people are anti-white supremacy, but black is no longer in the news. It's back to being white again.
So, also to talk on the hypocrisy, we're talking about Black Lives Matter. Let's take a momentary second to talk about Blue Lives Matter. Why don't we? So this is the anti.
What color?
No. Hear me out. So this is supposedly like a thing. My grandpa was actually Seattle police for like 30 years. You know, hats off to you, whatever.
Boy, come on,
man.
I
got coppers in the family, whatever. But but Blue Lives Matter was supposed to be a thing. It was supposed to not be a direct conflict for BLM. It was supposed to be its own thing. Yet, at these, we had one Capitol police officer die, getting beaten by a fire extinguisher to death. He went to the hospital and died.
Are you serious?
It is okay.
I had to tune out halfway through the week. I'm like, bro,
you guys might know more than me, so this might not be true. Somebody with a fact checker, check me. How many cops died during BLM protests? Can I get a number? Anybody? Does anybody know?
0.
Oh, but you guys care about Blue Lives Matter. It just shows that Blue Lives Matter was nothing more than a focal point to argue against BLM. You clearly don't care.
Let him
The only proof you have towards that you care, you had one chance to show it and be like, well, we'll do actual peaceful protests, not try to beat up cops. And the other way, we're getting beat up by the cops.
Did you see
whatever.
The dude getting smushed?
Yeah,
the cop getting smushed by the door.
Yeah.
Here's my question, and this is maybe perhaps rhetorical with this circle that we're working in, but it seems pretty preposterous that a cop would not want to use deadly force in that situation, but be put in multiple situations that people don't have them squished for their life.
Oh, bro, that's a power grab. That's a power grab easily.
What are you talking about? There was a black cop in the Capitol who had the high ground with people coming up trying to insurge themselves into the Capitol.
Insurge.
And instead of shooting them dead like any white cop would have shot a group of black guys,
he would have freaked out, had a panic moment,
and would have been freely released to go home and sleep with his wife. Would have.
And then we found out a month later he's got like
PTSD. He's running up the stairs still scared for his life. Where's the police brotherhood there? Where's them standing up for themselves at that point?
Bro, it's a power grab.
There's no exchange.
Whenever, okay, so say it's 1 on 10. Do you feel powerful? You got 10 dudes circling around you kind of messing with you. You're going to feel powerful? No. But it's 1 on 1 and you're the cop, so anything you said is law. Say I hit you first, but I say on the police report you hit me first. They're going to believe me. 10 out of 10. But now it's 10 on 1. You can't do anything. There's witnesses. There's facts. It's being videotaped. You're screwed. You have no power in this situation. Whatever happens is what's going to happen. Whenever it's 1 on 1.
But you just said it. Since they're being
he's a police officer, he can do whatever he wants, though, right?
Years, but isn't
he a cop? He can pretty much.
I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on. We gotta listen, because we could talk about this for literally the entire episode, and there's a lot of important things to do. So I want to give Nostradamus, because of last week you had the best take on this topic. I gotta what's gonna happen next week, man? If you had to pick, my boy Nostos,
bro. I just have been buying all the stocks I can before this craziness, and I'm gonna sell them all right before it happens too.
Is that?
Oh, you bought stocks?
I've been moving and shaking, bro.
Ooh, you want to hear something? So typically, historically correct wise, it's gonna get real boring for half a second. Whenever a political party takes control of the House presidency and the Senate, typically you're gonna run into sweeping legislation, especially coming from the left, which means stocks are probably gonna take a shit for a sec.
They're gonna shit the.
They are going to
Really?
shit themselves.
Is Bitcoin gonna do that?
No. Bitcoin, if anything's typically, right. Especially right now because it's hot. I mean, it's hard to really put. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take my advice and come to me because you lost some money when you should have gained some, whatever. But point being,
As your
whatever.
attorney, I'm also not your attorney, but
Yeah,
We're going to do that.
Again, we are just talking what we think here. But
Take your stimulus and put it right in the stuff.
hey, your stimulus, buy Tesla, buy it hot right now, $800 a share, bro.
Buy Apple.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding.
but
Don't
still
do
buy
that.
Amazon.
So your take is Trump's going to get impeached, or what's going to happen? What's going to happen within? I'm going to talk to you this time next week. What's going to happen with Trump between now and then?
I think we've only just started to see the craziness that's gonna unfold.
That's another stressful answer from Nostradamus. You heard it here first on the conversation. All right, look, we got to move on to sports because unfortunately, the Hawks lost, man.
Dude, the Hawks beat themselves. I love the Hawks, bro. We were dropping passes. We're letting them get to Russell.
I heard somebody said it's over for Russell Wilson.
Who the
Well, I won't
Not even a Seahawks fan, you're cap.
I won't even call them out.
players on our
I won't
team.
even call them out, but they
You're
might be
cap.
floating around in here, bro. I swear to
Cap,
God.
bro.
I heard it.
So actually, I don't know if you guys checked out the old Twitter, but both Russell Wilson, or not Twitter, sorry, the after game, I'm thinking about internet, the after game report or whatever, both Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson didn't throw a name out, but if you know anything about football, the offensive coordinator got bus tossed. I'm talking like there's a bus coming and he Spartan kicked him into the street.
Schottenheimer?
Oh yeah, bro.
Ryan Schottenheimer, I believe.
He was a terrible play call.
Bro, they were talking about how our offense
Yeah.
is stale and we failed halfway through the season and we have nothing to show now.
Wait.
And it just, everyone's figured us out. That is an offensive coordinator problem. My guess, he's fired in the next month.
He's gone as he should because look, that was trash.
Gone.
Now, number okay,
That's trash.
I got two things to say because it's important, and then I'm gonna let my football guys take over. You know what I'm saying? Because what you play line or something, you probably play what
Defense, bro.
DN or
I
something.
just hit people. I
you
don't know
know
what I'm
what I'm
doing.
I played the drums.
I played the drums.
So
I was smart, like having 300-pound grown men come tackle me is just not my idea of a good day.
okay, well,
Solid
fair enough. I was
Sunday.
the punt returner. You know what I'm saying? Catching it, getting smacked, and now I have PTSD. Now, sponsored by Papa Bueno Seltzer. It's not out yet, but we're gonna be the first ones to drink it. Now, hey, what's up, Bubba? How you living, fam, man? Send some of that ahi over
Yo,
here.
where
that
the fish
808
at,
vibes.
cuz? We
Come on.
hungry.
Oh, we got
Send
fish?
it over here. No, come on. He
Need
be
the
taking a
ahi.
big old tuna. This thing be weighing like 75 pounds, it looks like. He'll cut it in half, like a samurai.
Ooh.
Fillet.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing on my
Shout out
Instagram.
to Rebel Soldiers, man,
Best
out in
thing in my
808.
feed every time it's there.
Rebel Soldiers got
Bubba's
new
cutting
music.
up fish.
It's on
New
the-
music.
Wait,
I
wait,
love
wait,
that
wait,
new
wait,
track,
Playing
man.
on the
Come
radio,
on.
top of the hour, every hour in the morning.
Hey, we coming out there as soon as it's safe. We going out to Hawaii. But that okay.
Hell
Hey, while we're
yeah.
here, okay, it looks like it's shut down in the United States for 2000 until
we skipped past the
2022.
part of sports.
I know, but okay.
I got a big one to talk about,
Dude,
though.
what?
It'll be fast.
I just don't want to talk about the Hawks that long.
No, it's
Can we
not
just,
the
like, tap
Hawks.
in?
We're going to basketball. We are
okay.
on from that.
Oh, you're trying to skip?
Yeah, you're trying to
I
skip
just
the
thought-
biggest
I'm trying to
2 point.
bring
Okay,
out
we got a big point talking about. So we do have to redact what we said earlier about Steph Curry because
You have to redact what you said.
You're
earlier.
not
where's
wrong. You're not
Where's
wrong.
camera? What is it right here? Okay,
I'm sorry, Steph.
Steph Curry. Last week, I said you were soft. And while I was saying that, you're in the process of dropping a career high 62 points on Damian Lillard. And I want to apologize. You are definitely still the top 5 player, the greatest shooter of all time. And you are, in fact, not soft. And I'm back on Team Light Skin. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We back. We back, baby. We
Okay,
back.
So it was funny. Also, there's a crazy stat. So if I can't remember his name, he has like that's why I had him pull it up. He has 13% of 3-pointers made. He's like 4 for 30. That bad.
Kelly Oubre.
Oubre Jr.
Yeah.
Yo, Oubre, if he didn't shoot a 3-pointer, the Golden State's top 3 3-point teams in the league. Purely just right now,
Just pure
Steph
from that
Curry,
guy?
just Steph Curry's shooting 30. They're 12th now or 14th or something like that. But what I also want to talk about, not Lonzo, LiAngelo Ball.
Okay. Yep. The youngest one.
He dropped the youngest player in NBA history to drop a triple-double. After he dropped it on Saturday night, on Friday night, he was like within, I think, 1 rebound, I believe.
Bruh. Okay, I'm telling you, the kid's nice, but this guy could literally scratch his eyebrow and ESPN's going to be like, oh, LaMelo Ball scratches
He's still the
his
youngest
eyebrow,
player to ever get a
and he
triple-double. And his play time's low. It's not even that high. Tell me, compared to his brother who entered the league and just dumped?
I'm going to say this, that an NBA triple-double in 2021 and 2020 is not the same as an Oscar Robertson triple-double. Okay, people are moving out of the way and having your point guard grab it. You got the guy, he's super ball dominant. I'm not trying to take away from the kid because I do believe he's going to be a star, and he is a star. But every single time somebody does so, it seems like every single sports center, this person is the youngest person to shoot highest percentage from the left corner arc. Can we just let people develop?
True facts, but a triple-double is a triple-double. Yo, he beat the guy by like, 200 days?
A triple-double is not a triple-drubble.
Fuck off.
Those are not the same things, bro.
Good point. But I do have to say, and actually some I gained respect about him. So they were asking him about the game after the game, and they're like, hey, you don't look like the typical rebounder. How do you rebound so well? He gave the greatest answer.
What do you say?
I played a lot of 21 growing up.
Oh,
That's
I do like that.
That's that, bro.
He's a star.
As a basketball player, you know, bro, 21's like, you learn how to rebound real fast.
He's a star. He's a star, and I'll give the kid that. He's a star. He's nice, and Steph Curry's not soft.
He's no Kelly Oubre.
13%.
Next topic.
Okay,
Next topic.
do we have, wait. Shout out to Sonics. George Karl came out of his Jameson-induced rant to let people know that the Sonics, he wants them to come back.
Yeah, for
There is a
$2
possibility of it.
billion
Getting an arena.
doll hairs
Hey,
or something
that
like
doesn't
that.
take much. Melly Mel in the building. Come on, make some noise for Seattle finest. The queen. Come on, what's up, Melly? How you living? What? That's what you're here. I heard you're about to close out the Seattle sessions. Yeah.
Hey.
I love it. Okay, we're gonna have to get some questions directed Melly's way soon here too. All right, so you said next topic. Yep. New music is out. Drake leaks, Little Baby and Russ teamed up. Does anybody care about music dropping? Does anybody care about
music? Is the only thing
No,
we still
it's an
have.
expectation people have. They just assume that since you're an artist, you should just be putting out music all the time.
Because next
It's
thing
like
you know,
it's part of the thing you signed
next
up
week
for.
they don't even care that you dropped your whole soul in something.
Nope.
I don't think people really care anymore.
I definitely think the quality is going down. The quality is definitely going down because through streaming, you make more. This is actually a very factual thing. Through streaming, the more songs you have on your album, the more money you will make because they're going to stream said songs. Your money is based on streams. That's why Future starts dropping like 30 tracks, like albums. Like
what type of songs do you want to hear then? Because if from experience, if you drop a 5-minute song, people don't want to hear that either. You know what I'm saying? So
They
what?
do if it's heat.
Yeah, bro. J. Cole could
name
drop
the
a
last
5-minute
song. Okay, name the last 5-minute song you ever listened to.
I look
Actually,
at the
I was
track
listening-
times.
Oh,
like,
I
oh my
just
god,
get
this
so
is 5
lost in
minutes.
it. I
like,
have no idea. I'm so lost in it. No BS, bro. You don't name it. Name
bro,
it.
because
Name
I don't
one.
look at times of songs. Like, I don't
Actually,
know, bro. That
Name
ended
one
at
long. Name
3:31.
One long song. Name one long song you listen to.
Marvin's Room. How long is that? That seems long. So you just kind of
How
half
often
the
are you
song.
listening to Marvin's Room?
I don't know. That's like the longest song I can think of. I don't know how long it
Okay,
is.
well that says a lot about you, bro.
Yo, I don't know,
I was
bro.
just listening to this DJ Khaled because I've been looking because
Okay.
we've been cooking in the steel. I'm like, yo,
We
can
the
we make
best.
long songs?
Uh-huh.
And I found this DJ Khaled song. It's 5 minutes, 25 seconds. It's got Rick Ross, The Future.
Name
Jeremiah.
the name
answer-
of that song.
You're just like, oh, Rick Ross.
That's too on the
Future,
spot,
yo.
man. I can't name
It's
anything.
like that's like DJ Khaled.
I
Like,
can
that's out
name
the
you
back.
a ton
That's
of
like
songs that
normal
are
people
3
just he
minutes
pulls
or
out.
under.
But I'm telling you,
Bro,
Mark,
most
my
songs
point
are
is-
3 minutes and under.
all these artists only have
Because
20
that's what people
seconds.
want to hear. What
They
are
only
you
have
talking
20
about?
seconds on each of them on the one track, but the track was hit.
Yeah, if
It was
you
a
have,
hit,
if
but
you
I
have
have
a
no
bunch
idea
of
what
like
the name of the song is.
top line talent that's all going to draw a ton of people.
Oh
then
my
for
god!
sure.
How can you
make
tell
a
me it's a
5-minute
hit?
song.
You don't know the name
people
of
will
the
listen to
song.
it. Otherwise,
Hey, that's I love how he was able to give
Get outta here.
Yo, that's cap. He was able to give the exact
Okay,
time
hey.
down to seconds, but he can't name the actual
listen,
song.
that's
Cap, bro.
listen,
Get the
every
fuck out of
rapper on the
here. Come on,
track.
dog.
Oh, I love this song. I just have no idea what it's called.
But it's 5 minutes and 25 seconds, if you were wondering, okay? Cap.
I can even
Call me
see
Cap
I can
Hill
see
and
the
Cap
lyrics
City.
on.
I'm with Matt on
Sitting there
this.
with the lion on it.
Okay, hey, listen, y'all can keep listening to the Grateful Dead while the rest of the world keeps running back, little Uzi Vert back to back to back to back, And so I'm just trying to get hit with it. As you can tell, I don't even wear socks with my Yeezys. Y'all see this? Come on, don't even, you know what I'm saying? Look at you, I'm the
Did he just
socks.
right
whoa,
now I'm the
Dog,
freshest on the pod.
Like
I'm
why
one-
he didn't
look.
even have to pull that much heat to him.
I'm
I
trying to let
never
you
would have
know.
known. This could have just continued on.
Bro, you're not wearing.
Bro, do you put deodorant on? Like, dog, like we're questioning you now at this point.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I put on the Red Zone,
Bro,
Old
you got
Spice.
your birthday suit on under there? You got some undies, bro?
I
Tidy
didn't go
whities or
commando
something?
today.
Bro.
I didn't go commando
Yeah.
today. You don't go commando? As a grown man, you don't go commando?
When I'm at my apartment that I live by myself, yeah, I walk around
See, you
butt
don't got
naked,
self-confidence,
but like
Cuddy.
not
You don't- you're not
homie,
like
I'm out with
me,
the
bro.
homies.
You're not like me,
You
bro.
walk
You don't
around
got
your apartment butt
self-confidence.
naked?
Fuck yeah, make eggs.
We got
What's
a
up,
whole
dog? Got
new
beef?
topic.
I'm definitely not sitting on your couch.
But,
Bro, oh that couch.
no, hey, I've been to Dustin's
Hey,
stuff.
you might want to clean that before you sit down on it. G. Yo, let's be real.
Hey, I know Dustin. He's a nasty ass dude. He's the type of dude who got he's the type of dude who got the sheet on top of his couch.
That couch
That's
a
how
little
you know
fucked
you're a
up now.
nasty ass dude when you got a sheet
I
on
just
top of your
that couch has seen many a nights. Okay, it's rough. Times out here are rough. Okay,
Good Lord.
So we have our answer. No one cares about new music.
No one
No,
cares.
we
No, they
moved
just
on
expect
fast.
you to drop it. They just expect you to drop it. And if you do create some sort of musical masterpiece, and you better come up with another one next week because they got something else to talk about. And that is such a strained cycle for artists to have to create under. And, for me, the type of things I'm trying to figure out is how do we empower and take the market away from predominantly white people that are able to profit off of hard talent that's being out there. If black artists stopped today, think how dry the music scene would be.
Oh, dude, nothing new would come out. What do you think rock and roll was like? Where do you think Elvis got it? Where'd that come from?
I know Elvis.
Like,
Elvis took a bunch of stuff.
When do you think
who
we're
else
gonna
took
stop
stuff?
looking at music through color?
When
Never.
society does?
Never.
You know what I mean?
I don't think that's ever actually gonna happen. Unfortunately,
When society does.
until society is
I
completely
don't-
blended into
reflection
one
of
color,
society.
not
I don't
gonna
like
happen.
running into a wall. You know what I'm saying? If it's not
Yeah.
working, let's change it. Let's do it.
I see.
different.
That's what I like about you. That's why, because I want to get to this Clubhouse stuff later too, because the same thing. Because I'm asking people on Clubhouse, like, bruh, come on here, and unless you got an actionable item, I don't want to hear your complaint. Unless you got something that is actually tangible. Okay, now it's time for us to go and do this. Then really, you're just coming here to say, oh, fuck what everybody else is doing, and I'm gonna keep doing my shit. That's just really how the vibes are on almost literally everything. So I'm with you on that. I'm trying to just find a way to have ownership of the hard work I put in and find a market and charge more for it.
Hey, remember last week what I was talking about? How being raised black, I was
you don't
raised.
make money from releasing music. You
but-
release music because it's good for the people, and the people will support you because you release. good music.
Hold on, but when has that been the case?
You guys are on a
Bro,
conversation.
nobody ever.
There are definitely multiple paths to that. I mean,
Melly,
there's more
slide
than
in.
one way to do it.
Melly, slide in.
Nobody.
Dude, it's a rotating chair. All you gotta do is make some noise for the queen. One of the nicest rappers, one of the nicest creators, one of the nicest people in the Seattle music scene, the queen, IAMCHAMEL. IAMCHAMEL. What's going on?
What's up, bro? Hi, guys.
Yeah, you can twist it to you. You can do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You're no stranger around the mic.
Yeah, never that.
Yeah. So
Never
what do you
that.
think? Do people care about music anymore?
They do. They really do. It's just you got to remember what they show us that seems to be popular and seems what the masses is on, but it's really not. It's these little young dope head niggas that's on that bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
They're clicked up with the platforms, feels like.
that's because all they do all day is sit on the platform.
Yeah.
Niggas is really out here making moves. Like,
true.
you feel me? Like, nobody's taking care of us. We have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Our parents are taking care of them. You feel me? So all they have to do is do stupid shit to get likes and follows and not realizing the consequences behind their actions.
So what's more important these days? clout or music in this modern day? Boom, boom, boom. As soon as it happens.
You never got rid of the music. It always has to knock. What you say on it is here and there.
Because they're using
The beat at
music
least
a
has to
lot.
knock. Let's just acknowledge the beat at least has to knock.
Absolutely.
If the beat goes, the music can be subpar and the entertainment can be there, and you can like capitalize and profit off of personality.
Facts.
Yeah.
'Cause
So is
that's
that
what
more
draws
powerful
them.
these days than people that are actually just spitting bars and speaking off their art?
No.
Depends what niche of the genre. Like,
I
there's
mean,
multiple.
kinda feels like it.
answers to
Just
that,
like
I
in
think.
weed, bro, you could get some cheap outdoor. You know what I'm saying? You could get some. You
get
get
some
some
fire
Mexican
outdoor.
dirt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You get some,
We can get some fire
and you
outdoors.
get some mad weed.
These
you know
guys,
what
you know
I'm
what I'm saying? They
Come
talking
on.
that talk, boy. We can turn this whole thing to a
Sun-grown
cannabis
goodness.
contest and stuff. You know what I mean? So look, speaking of which, the kid hasn't hit nothing yet, and that's why I've been so poignant. We got to get trippy, man. We got to get on out of there. And so, Shamil, while we got you in the hot seat, when the vaccine comes out, are you gonna get the vaccine?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh my God!
Let's
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, what?
You mean to tell me you have a vaccine for a COVID-19 that just hit and niggas is still dying from cancer, my nigga?
But it's because it's very similar to the SARS that came out, and so they just had to change and make a quick adjustment on their
You
variations.
seen the
in
doctor who dropped
scientific
dead
app.
the other day?
Yeah, a doctor dropped dead who got it, but a lot of people drop dead every day. That doesn't change
I'll
anything.
take my chances. But wait a minute, you're telling me how quickly this thing is gonna spread virally, and you want to inject me
Yeah.
with the antibodies that my body thus far have been fighting off just fine.
It's
and you
not.
don't think
It's not about you.
exactly. So if you're afraid of catching this and you want to get vaccinated, then you get that vaccine and you keep your ass in your home.
Okay.
Because now you're carrying the antibodies, and if you come in contact with me, you can spread it to me.
I feel that. Hey. You know, I am but a vessel of scientific information. If anyone else has,
But let's look at the
you know?
numbers.
Yeah.
You got over 86 million people who have survived COVID-19.
Okay.
You have 1.8 million deaths worldwide.
Okay.
Worldwide.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Now where's the other 36.2 million people who got affected by it?
Yep. Okay. Well, we got Dexter wants to you got the stats. I'm not the stats guy. Okay.
if we gonna talk about a vaccine-
I'm gonna take you in. Come
Well,
on. Anything can happen.
We're
here.
gonna talk about it.
Dexter, hop in here. Let's talk about this. Let's discuss.
It's actually something I had pulled up. So one of our conversations was talking about the vaccine, actually. So this doctor died from a Pfizer vaccine, might add, which we were talking about it last week, a sketchy company. I was supposed to swear, but
Oh, sorry. Oh my
F-bomb
gosh.
supposedly, you know. But
My bad. I'm
so
sorry.
the
Guidelines,
Pfizer, from
I
what I
know.
understand of the Pfizer vaccine, 4 out of 100 people. What's that thing where half your face don't work? What's the word for it? Anybody know that?
When a stroke.
No, something happens to your face. You can't use half of it for like 6 months, supposedly. That is one of these side effects.
I've heard
4 out of 100 people. Does anybody know the random death rate of COVID? What is it, like 0.02 or it's like 0.2%, whatever? Let's put it at 1%. One person who gets COVID is actually going to die. So you have a higher chance, and that 6 months could turn into your life, of your face just not working. It's literally just shut off. Compared to getting this and dying, which just to even get it, you have to have all. I mean, it does pass very easily, but the fact that it's actually is very low. And also a sketchy fact is that now the flu is not a thing.
Right.
It's 0. It just
And you
it
got
died.
22 million deaths a year from the common cold.
Yeah,
a year.
but those just died. Now it's just COVID. So everything's COVID. It just magically. It was like, yo, like they're at a club and like COVID walked in and was like, "What's up, dog? This my seat," and just took over. No, bro, these numbers are shady. What can you actually believe out of this, man? Like, come on,
Yo,
bro.
how come there was nobody wearing masks when they tried to seize the Capitol?
Oh, buddy. Well, what'd you expect?
not
No.
talking about
What
that.
would
What
you?
did you
No.
expect,
What'd you
the
expect
Trumpers?
though? What'd you expect though? Like, really, bro? Like, come on. Like, my dad's on the right side. I guarantee if he showed his face up, he's not wearing a mask. Guaranteed, off top. No way. I actually just had to go see my mom today for the first time ever. You know what she made me do?
put on a mask.
To see my mother, I had to wear a mask, bro, just to pick up some food. Like my mom, she cook, she in the kitchen, she mixing it. She, drop me off some food. I had to wear a mask,
And originally,
man.
you were supposed to wear the
That's
mask.
because you're
if you were
reckless
sick.
and ratchet, nigga.
No, we got hey,
We do have a Tinder segment coming up later.
bro. Hey, we all got we all got checked before we came on the podcast. I'm clearly not reckless.
test. They put
Yeah,
Listen,
bro.
just 'cause
Clearly
we
got
checked and you
tested.
got lucky does not mean you're not reckless.
Bro, okay, but
I'm glad it made everybody be more cautious and more careful.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. Wash your
Because
hands,
people
bro.
were hella
Wash your
Wash
hands,
your
G.
hands.
People were hella nasty.
Bro, oh,
I bet not ever seen a dirty bathroom.
also in Washington on 44th 196, on my way to the podcast, there is 4 people without masks with signs. And it's funny, too, because typically they put a sign like, don't wear a mask. Bro, they had like a book written out. Like, bro, I'm going to stop my car and just, what did he say? Oh, my God, the CDs. No, nobody's reading. Nobody wants to listen to me spit facts. Nobody wants to read that while they're driving. Get the man out of here. Marshall, tap back in, bro.
Okay. Look, anything can happen on the Sunday conversation. We have this right before band practice. Yeah, tap me in with some water and make sure you get yourself a cup, bro. Just some hydration. Nothing too fancy,
Nice water
you know.
picture down here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Brita filters.
So look. Anything can happen during the Sunday conversation, and we want to have honest talks like this. You feel me? Because this is really what's going on behind the scenes. People want to be all politically correct and put on one sort of way. Opinions are varying on this. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions. Me, I got my COVID test. I'm going to get my vaccine whenever I can, and I'm going to wear my mask around these nasty, you know what I'm saying? Because they have some other stuff, you feel me? Boy like me, it is something to be, in my opinion, it's something to be taken seriously, and as I'm going to take it as serious as I can in my lifestyle, at the same time by not allowing to cripple myself with fear with it. I see a lot of people that aren't adhering to the rules, and that is what becomes tough, is because more than half the population is not being strict to the COVID regulations, and then the people that are, those are usually the people that are very passionate about the subject, and they are speaking out. But the people that are just traveling left and right and going from this country to that country, or Mexico, or Miami, or Atlanta, or Austin, or Scottsdale, these people are breaking the rules. So I just have, as a perpetual line stepper and rule breaker, I have a hard time. The rule that you're not supposed to be traveling and leaving your house. So look, I just have a hard time because I like to break rules too. I'm doing my best to try to stick to this rule, but I hate seeing other people break rules, and I'm supposed to be a goody two shoes.
Had we not gotten tested before this would be breaking the rules right now.
That's why each week I gotta pull up with the Obamacare and get those scoop.
Well, no, dude. So actually, I haven't seen the
Before I flew, I had to get tested in order to go to Hawaii. Hawaii shut it down. They said, listen, if you want to come here, you got to get tested.
No, but dude,
That's
right
the way
now,
it
okay,
is.
so I haven't seen it yet, but now there are instant tests. Instant tests are now a thing. You can find out like this.
In
Dude,
Brazil, they got them in the airport. 4
bro,
hours,
yeah,
bro.
you're in,
What?
bro.
4 hours.
Dude, in
What?
Texas to go to comedy shows and stuff, they're literally checking you before you walk in the door. Do you have it or not?
They be
Nope,
putting it up
you're
your
good.
nose, or
I don't know.
how?
I haven't gotten it. I can't tell you. It's a thing though.
Cap.
It's like
No, that's not cap. That's not. It's a factual thing,
Google
bro.
check that.
Bro, Google
Mercy,
check
let
it.
me
Hey,
get
Mercy.
Google check.
Hey,
I say cap.
instant COVID
Online,
test.
what do you guys
Instant
say?
COVID
Cap,
test.
no
Google
cap.
it.
I said
I need
cap.
answers, bro.
Listen,
Hey,
listen,
if it's cap,
listen.
I've been lied to.
I know
I
what
want my
they
money
do.
back.
I know what they
I
do.
can't trust somebody who's got a big ocean wave
listen,
coming out the
listen.
front of
Hey,
their
Is
hat.
it fucked up?
I
Is it
know.
fucked up? Bro.
Listen, I know what they
Hey,
do.
we said we were going to talk about that. G, I asked
hey,
you if it looked good. I asked you if it looked good.
Hold it
you
down.
said it's fine.
Hold it down.
Yo.
Hold it down. Look, hey, so before the
Yo.
podcast, she's like, hey, how do I look? We're like,
Is
bro,
it good,
great.
bro?
Look at these
Hey,
buzzes.
how do I
Yo,
look in front of the camera?
Hey,
I got white people here,
Hey, what
bro.
if you pull up to the club? You know what I'm saying? You pull up to Texas, like, okay, yeah, we just got to check for COVID real quick. So could you drop your pants and turn around and you know what I'm saying?
We're just going to give you a little
Call
credit card.
for me.
Hey.
Would you do it to get into the club right now? Are you
Bro,
that thirsty?
Absolutely
He's
would.
gonna touch my asshole.
I don't know.
He's just gonna hit you with the
you
credit
took
card.
it there. I was
Okay,
just saying
well,
you have to drop your pants.
How
and turn
drunk am I
around.
on a scale of 1 to 10? Like if I'm like above a 7,
Are you
I'd-
getting in the club or not?
Yeah, I mean,
7.
how hard
If
do you-
I'm
how
above
hard
a
do you
6, if I'm
pregame?
above,
How
I'll even
hard do you
daddle
pregame?
it. If I'm like a 6 going into the club, yeah, bro.
It
What's
just
up,
depends
dog?
on how hard you
Hey,
pregame. Then that's
What
on
you need, dog? Yo, what's up, G? Hey, you got some girl? Hey, what's up? Hey, how do you doing this to women too?
This-
Like, because I don't want you to file on them
The
beforehand.
streets.
Like,
No,
what's up?
But, no, everybody gets the same treatment. You got to turn around and take a butt thermometer to get in the club. Are you doing it?
Yeah, 6 out of 10 drunkenness. Fuck yeah, dude.
Freaky, yeah, boy. Oh,
What's up,
God. That boy,
man
bring on
loves the
booty.
club.
Good to go, G. Good to go, G.
And that's why I own a nightclub.
No, because, hey, I bet you're not alone. And then,
Yeah, facts.
That way, if you go into the club, you know that's the type of crowd you want to be in.
Bro.
You feel me?
Bro, if I could hear some Drizzy season in a club right now next to some extremely beautiful women, I would yes, shove it up my butt.
Wow.
Just go for it.
The brand new COVID
I need to go
test.
back, bro. I need to go
You gotta
back.
Shove it up your butt. Respect.
Then you see
Respect.
so you walk up to the next dude you see in the club and you're like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah, bro. Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting something put up your bag.
Hey,
You know
bro,
what I'm
especially
saying?
if it's
Thought about
thermometer.
dude.
Yeah, especially to get a COVID
Yeah.
test.
Okay, if the
That's honestly probably I might take that over what's going on with the whole
The
nasal
nose,
Obamacare
bro,
thing going.
dude. Dog.
Pause.
Hey,
Especially
this
with the
thing-
nose, dude.
you
Having a nose ring,
You
it's
must not have
fun.
gotten somebody sticking that thing. I
I got the oral one.
See, well,
Bro, the
you're over here
nose,
like
bro,
you don't know what
they-
I've been
You
through.
got the brain tickler.
You don't know what I've been through.
Hey, they be literally typing around like, "Hey, you there? You working? You're good? Okay, pull out. Oh, it's positive. You're negative.
See, I'm
You're
not
good.
doing
Move
some
on."
lightweight mouth rub stuff.
Mm-mm.
Bro, they be up there.
No.
And they turn it like a full 360.
That
like,
thing's
hey, bro.
That thing's aggressive.
It's
Trust me.
bad.
Unlike, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, you know, I'm okay with just saying that's not okay with me. No. I don't like my nose being hit like that. I think I'd probably prefer my butt than my nose being, like, you know.
You gotta shove
Treat
something
like
up,
that.
you know. At least you know there's pleasure centers. They say back there. I don't know the
Oh,
truth
they
of fact.
say. They say, look at the grin on this boy head. Look at the grin on this boy head, boy. Good for you, bro. That's what
Hey,
I'm talking about.
I guarantee
dog.
my Instagram is gonna
That's
be
what
blown up.
Evan's always saying.
Hey, power to the people, bro. Village people.
Yeah, bro. In Seattle, we're different out here.
I-
I'm really
as it
not
should
gay
be.
though. Just throwing that out there for the camera.
Bro, you can be.
Like,
But here's how we even got here is because last week you informed me that the young ladies out there on the old Tinder sphere and the Bumble sphere in their headline they say adventurous, love to hike, BLM. Is that just an invitation for brothers like us to just be like?
Dun, 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 dun.
It doesn't even, bro. On most girls' profiles, the ones with no profile, no nothing, but you know what they do have?
What do they have?
Black Lives Matter,
Black
BLM.
Lives Matter.
That's the
That's
only
a
thing on your
beautiful thing.
profile, girl. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, at least post the link with where you can
See, I
send the
wouldn't
money.
think that would upset you.
Come on.
I would think that works in your favor. See, these
It don't,
days,
no,
see,
bro.
I'm pimp,
And on
pimp,
top of that,
pimp.
I knew this would get brought up at some point. Dude, just have me a little Tinder date on Wednesday. We good, G, but it still can't somewhat kind of just like when I see that, it's the same thing like I told you last week, how I said when it first started, everyone was BLM. I told you it was just a phase. Guarantee this is just a phase. It's cool. It's what everyone's doing right now. You're going to put in your Tinder bio.
Isn't that the type of
Bets.
phase that brothers that are single are looking for, though? You know
Bro,
what I'm
I
saying?
did fine before you put that in your bio, G.
Ooh, check the track record.
Check the track record. Where's the
Check
I
the
don't know if I
track
can give you that.
record. That's what every dude says. Check the track record.
Airball. But still, it's just,
Boy,
bro.
that's so
bro,
funny to
and why
me.
you bring like politics into Tinder in the first? Like, what? Why is this here right now, G?
They want to
Like,
let it be known.
Do I gotta-
BLM.
do I gotta
That's
give you like
swipe.
my DNA swab of how black I am before like we meet up or something? Like, why do you have that right there?
Because I thought you're. No, I'm just messing around.
There are people
I
who
was
are.
about to
Hey,
say
there
'cause I
are
thought you were
people. There
Puerto
are
Rican.
people who act. Dude, everyone. Bro, I pull up to a job. I shit you not. Went up to my foreman who's Filipino. I'm like, and I know him. I'm like, hey, bro, you gonna bring some lumpia through after Christmas? And he's like, bro, why don't you make your Filipino? I was like, what? Like, bro, I've known you like 2 years. Do I look? I'm Filipino now.
I would ask you for some lumpia.
I can see that.
Yeah, like, bro,
see
I go
that.
to Hawaii, like, which
you?
my brother lives in Hawaii.
Wait, Big Island?
No, Waikiki,
shoot,
no, Waikiki, whatever,
Wahoo.
fuck it, Wahoo, yeah, and
Wait. I see. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I always
no.
do that.
And I walk
Oahu is not the big
walk
island,
around
but
with my
that's
brother.
the island I was talking
So
about.
my brother is a white
Okay,
boy.
clutch.
He lives in Hawaii. Walk around with him, and he's like, "Oh God, you're showing this, little Howley around." No, like, bro, I'm the Howley. Like, I don't know anything about anything. Show me the area.
I love Hawaii. So when are we going back there?
That's a discussion for another time.
Okay. So now I do. This is gonna bring us into two different things, because I saw a whole article on MSNBC about it. So now the whites are hearing. The whites are aware.
Wait, that's Fox News, G.
MSNBC?
Fox News, where they get
No,
their
if
news,
you
dog.
if it's published on MSNBC, the whites are aware.
I can tell you right now, I can call up my dad. If it's on MSNBC, you ain't heard about it. It's on Fox News.
Okay, well, not
He
your
knows.
type of. Okay, we're not talking about those obviously crazy.
Yeah, far
dictator
right,
supporting whites.
I
We're talking about the rational, easy to speak to whites.
Yeah, that's Comedy Central at this
So
point.
look, they said
a comedy.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
a comedy joint.
these particular whites were posting about Clubhouse and how Clubhouse is the new app that everyone should tap into, because what was originally having conversations of tech bros is now what is essentially Black Twitter has now taken over Clubhouse, and they are having all types of conversation. And I'm talking about arranging, like, people like us trying to get Seattle and the upper left music scene connected and buzzing, or people like you with just freaky ass chat rooms. They talk about all types of wild
Get
stuff
into
in here.
it, boy.
I'm telling you, and you tap in if you haven't yet. I can see the grins in the room
Bro,
popping
people
up.
always feel real confident in their own house. You know what I'm saying? People
Don't have
Bro,
to
yeah,
show
them
their
Twitter
face.
fingers, them Twitter
people
fingers
talk
never turn to
all
trigger
kinda
fingers,
Wait,
bro.
let me update everybody so everyone knows exactly what Clubhouse is.
Yeah, what is this?
So this is what Clubhouse is. Right now it's only for iPhone users, you know what I'm saying? So only for the real freaks, you know what I'm saying? Only
Android
for the
gang,
real
bro.
ones that already know
Android gang.
that can airdrop something. Well, airdrop it then, you feel me?
I can
So
actually
it's
drop
only-
my phone and not break the screen.
Enough.
So
No
just
one wants to
throwing
hear
that
from
out
you.
there.
You can't even get on Clubhouse. I shouldn't even be telling you this, bro. This is very exclusive
even
stuff
airdrop?
you're hearing right now,
I
bro.
can actually afford my phone and not have to pull out an
Enough, bro.
investment.
See, hey, isn't that funny isn't that
You gotta
so
stop it.
funny how people that don't have iPhones try to compensate for not
Isn't
having
that so
iPhones?
funny how people with
It's
iPhones
not
try to act like they're
happening,
God gift to
bro.
the
It's not
world?
happening. Okay,
Oh
here.
my God, I have an iPhone.
Listen. Hopefully you can
Are your
find-
messages blue?
You are
Fuck.
distracting everybody from the core point that I have an iPhone and you don't.
Yep.
Now,
Facts.
so look, so if you, this is the scheme I need you to
I play
focus on.
Pokemon
Get
on
on
my phone,
Tinder,
just wanna
find the
bring that out.
BLM headline, and use her iPhone to tap into our Friday night Clubhouse conversation where we have no holds barred discussions about the Seattle music scene, and you might get your feelings hurt, but it's all for the greater good.
Shout out Travis Thompson, your
Now-
goat of Seattle music.
Hey, we're gonna get there step by step. We might talk about that. Now, let us.
Ooh.
hey,
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have other
Don't make
Seattle,
me switch the
Seattle
seat.
musicians
Don't make me
in the
switch the seat.
room.
Let me talk about
Oh, you
Clubhouse.
said we were going to talk about Travis
You
Thompson
see how-
someday. It may not be
absolutely.
today. We're going to talk about him later, though.
Hey, absolutely.
Another episode.
Hey, big ups, man. So look.
Shout out. Oh,
You're out of here. You don't have an iPhone, so I know this is an uncomfortable conversation for you.
It's fine.
But please,
I
be
can
quiet
play Pokemon
so
on
the
my
people
phone.
that
I just
do-
want to bring that out. You can't. It's
You're
fine.
not helping yourself.
That's not.
You don't help yourself when you
dude,
say
Pokemon,
things
you're
like I
actually
can play
Android
Pokemon
users.
on
I
my
forgot
phone.
the cricket noise on the board this week, but I
Oh,
would have played it right there.
We made it through, baby. Can't pull it out.
The Raiders. No, look.
I did it with my mouth.
Please
I like
let me.
nothing that's cool.
Can
Just
I
throw that
please
out
tell
there.
the people?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Please. Go ahead, bro. You should be happy, bro, because your years are dwindling, cuz. I'm saying, bro. Look at this. So Clubhouse is a social media platform that, unlike any other platform we have seen, does not require a new skill for you to acquire, to apply it and be successful at it. Actually, quite the contrary. It makes it so that you have to be an actual speaker, or you have to be able to present yourself in real time on your feet and execute. So hold on, bro, because I can already tell you're trying to jump in. Well, Travis Thompson's not on there yet. He has an Android, bro. It's not okay. Like, dog, stop bringing. Like, dog, don't jump in with some random.
No.
Nobody's talking about.
We're gonna talk about the.
Nobody's talking about that. We're trying to talk about Clubhouse. So
We're gonna talk about
I'm just
Clubhouse.
joking
That
with
was
you.
what I was trying to talk about, bro.
Don't rate us. Okay, look.
Next year's our year,
so,
bro.
because of that, now this is like it has a chance for exponential growth because there's 1.3 million people already on it. Everyone's allowed to speak on it, and the way it goes is there's a room, there's a moderator, maybe a couple, and you can bring people up on stage. Those people are allowed to talk. Anyone who's in the audience, they're not allowed to speak yet. You know what I mean? So they have to just listen to this. Could be 8-way, 15-way,
Wait,
30-way
so it's like Zoom?
conference.
Like videos?
It's like Zoom, but with no face. You feel
Oh.
me? It's like Zoom with no face.
Oh, dude, you're giving them Twitter
But
fingers
audio.
too much power.
But audio, no, you got to really say it. You better say it.
Okay.
You got to actually say it. So as a result of that, you're having conversations that are your people are in there with A&Rs. People have different access to people. Joe Budden's big on it. Meek Mill's big on it. 21 Savage big on it. DJ Mustard. Marshall Hughes doing his thing out there. Respect My Region. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are like pioneers on the platform.
So it's like Hinge compared to Tinder at this point.
I don't know. I'm not like, bro. Why you always?
Not
everything's in a dating app.
No,
you know
because
what I mean?
it personalizes
Some things
it.
are real
It
life.
makes it personalizes it for you, so you actually have to say something, so it's put out there. Like people, you may not understand it, but somebody at home, if you are out there, you know the difference. It's something. It's more correlated for everyone.
Yes. So a 60-year-old person could come on there
Yes.
and hold weight with a 10-year-old because you have to communicate on the phone and people try to mute in between. And people right now are generally there for some quality discourse. So now that I've set it up, what do you think of Clubhouse? Is it going to grow? Because right now, Black Twitter is dominating Clubhouse.
I'm actually gonna go buy an iPhone after this. So
Okay, good. Yeah, wait. You
iPhone
have both
4.
an iPhone and a Android,
I
so you
have
can
both.
speak. Yeah.
I have both.
Big baller stuff, boy.
I'm really just
I make
not.
more than both of you.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm not
spicy.
I'm not very tech savvy.
Oh, dang. Okay, let's see. Hey, what are y'all thoughts on the right-wing social media bans?
Oh, the ban hammer.
Good question.
The ban hammer.
Okay. Yep. We got 8 minutes, so we got to get that Clubhouse and Travis Thompson in. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Boo, boo. I'm sending it back to you. The toss, boy.
I think-
First team all 13, boy.
I think people always like something new, so if there's a new social media, I think it'll do fine. As
So
long
are
as
you
it
going to
doesn't
jump on Clubhouse? You'd be great on it.
Yeah, for sure. Facts.
I just do so much like physical stuff in real life that like the internet wave is just not my vibe.
I just told you this is this is an old nigga platform. This is not for the little kids no more. This is our type of platform. This is one that you could dominate yourself. You could be as good as any person in the world at this platform, and it's starting right now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, shit. Doesn't take much to convince him. What about you, Dexter?
I mean, if I had an iPhone, I'd definitely hop on. It actually sounds lit, but probably I'd like ruin.
Yeah, we'll catch you on, like,
I'd
the fifth or
ruin
sixth.
all the calls because I'd probably talk too much and get muted. But
No,
by the
you'd
moderators.
get love for that. That's the thing. Or
just
you can be
talk
your
way too
own
much.
moderator, bro. We could have this conversation right now on we could honestly the conversation you want to have is going to happen this Friday at 9:00. Me and Respect My Region teaming up to just why don't we talk about it?
Yeah, but I can't be as an audience member. I can't talk. I'm not trying to just. I'm trying to get
you
in
get
there.
there on time. I might make you a little moderator. You know what I'm saying? Melly got you held down over there.
Hop in
We
for the
tried
tab,
her
for
today
the
in the
tab.
seat. She held it down. We're gonna
She
see
did
it.
for facts, bro. I wasn't even trying to like come back
He's
in
like-
just to
he's
like
like,
shit
hey,
on your conversation.
All right,
I was like,
so
yo, let's talk
as-
about it.
Final five. We're coming up with new stuff every time. That's the final 5-minute countdown, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last closing topic comes from the audience. Shout out for all our viewers. What do you guys think about the social media banning?
Bro, imagine
Aside
like
from the fact that the memes are crushing right now.
we get killing. Just imagine, bro. It's like you see all these movies, TV shows, memes, like being the cool kid, the boss, and you get all these certain amenities, and then like you're not that, and you start to just lose stuff like memberships and whatnot. That's literally what happened. It's like, oh, dude, you're the president. Run wild on Twitter. Oh, you're not the president in like a couple weeks. Guess what? Goodbye. We don't want you here. It's get out. Kicked off.
Is it that, or
Well,
did it
no.
just get to a point where they were finally like, all right, dude. Yeah, like
No,
you
I
deserve
guarantee. I
for
bet
that,
you
dude.
anything
They
if he
said
was still the
that
president.
violence was ensuing because of
Violence has
his
been
act-
ensuing from his post. I guarantee you, if he was still president, he would not have gotten kicked.
I don't disagree with you whatsoever. But I'm telling you that
If his words didn't carry
that
so much
was-
weight, he wouldn't have gotten.
Am I about to be
People
the
say that
guy?
Shit all the time. Yeah. Sorry.
About to be the guy.
But
To get banned?
are you
You can't
taking away
take
his
people.
freedom
You
of
gotta
speech?
let you made this
Because
you allowed
instead
this
of
from the
take-
jump. You can't change it now.
Yeah, A,
You gotta let
B,
this guy
instead
say
of-
whatever he wants because that's
you
what
set the
America is
precedent,
about,
bro.
right?
You set the
Saying
precedent
whatever you
that
want.
You cannot no longer say what you want.
You no longer cannot.
They instead of making it and attacking every single person, they attacked the head and said, "If we can do it to the president, we can do it to anybody."
Yeah,
Dude,
but it's
okay,
Twitter. You're
I
talking
think-
like that's a government, like a lawful body. That's a private company
Yeah.
saying that you can't.
Bro, I think
So
you
you
guys
can't
are
use my
genuinely
platform for
missing.
this right now.
You
It's
guys
not
are.
a law.
I
I
don't like that.
genuinely
So-
think you're
no,
missing
I
the
don't
point.
like that.
I think they should have to reflect because they're so big and they're so powerful. I think they should have to reflect the American ideals in some regard. And
No.
American ideals is think of all the
No.
crazy stuff they let everyone say. I can
American
go on there
ideals
right
is
now and
Trump
say the
needs to shut the
craziest.
fuck up.
I can say
Yeah,
go on
bro,
here
they
right now
did
and
us a favor. They did a solid for us, bro.
Travis-
I'm telling you.
But
There's a time and a place for it.
I can go right now, bro, and say the craziest thing, bro. You can say whatever.
He got pulled off.
But it was
I
all
think
okay
purely
until yesterday. Why?
because he's about to not become the president. Twitter is shitting on you, Trump. Twitter is looking you dead ass in the eyes and saying, you don't mean shit. Bye. Delete. We don't want to hear it anymore. They had to put up for it. You guys,
late.
did you forget? Bro, whenever you are trending, whenever you're top 5 trending in the news because of something you posted on Twitter because you're that important, Twitter, which is actually, if you look at market value compared to Facebook, they don't own shit.
And
They're
Clubhouse.
going to take that. That's free money to them. But now, Trump, no one cares what you're saying anymore. You're not president. You're out. You're lost. It's over.
That's what I'm saying. When Kanye's up there
Facts.
doing it,
That's a
shit,
different
you know what I mean?
conversation, but you're completely
you
correct.
set
That's
the
why.
precedent.
That's
They
why
can
I
do
didn't
it
like
to
the
anyone
precedent.
they
That's
want.
why I didn't. That's why it made me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, okay, if they're gonna shut them down, then it
Shut
seems
down
like
anybody.
if hey, we get it going again. You know what I'm saying? We got Cal Anderson booming with the mutual aid. Next thing you know, we're trying to tell people this. Boom, I'm just gone. And so what? Again, it circles back to is equity. You have to have ownership of whatever your value is, and having a vessel to communicate with people is value, and that's very, very important for us moving forward, is to have equity over your words. That's why we got into podcasts, because make no mistake, this is the fastest growing thing going on right now.
100%.
It really is. That's why I'm like, yo, I can come up here and talk about anything just like anybody else, and I feel like we are making some powerful leaps and some bounds in here, but at the same time, y'all, it really hurts me because I feel society going into shambles. And I don't know if there's enough good out there to outdo all this bad,
Cap.
especially as a black
No,
person. Especially
no,
as a black
cap. No
person,
cap.
we've been going crazy out here
Next
for
week's
decades,
discussion,
for generations. Like,
Yo,
And
come
we
on.
survived it, and it was way crazier.
But
Hey.
life is just,
take a mental
not-
note for next week, because this is wrapping down, and that's a rabbit hole, something we should get into. Next week, let's have a discussion about how, like you said, society, if we don't think you can get out of it, you said cap, I say we can't. We are screwed.
boy, we headed towards the
Cap.
Matrix, towards some sort
That
of
is a
like
conversation for
civil
next week. Put it on-
revolution. Like,
put it
something's gotta
on
happen,
the
bro.
board.
Something's got to happen.
Bro,
Yeah, we'll see. Nostradamus.
Yeah, Nostradamus.
boy,
Yeah, my
Nostradamus.
man.
Okay, hold on.
bro.
It's about that time. You feel me? Want to clap it up one time for a great conversation. We had Melly in the house. We had got real honest on this one, and as always, thank you for tuning in on Instagram, on Twitch. We're having these conversations every single week in 2021 because we want to be able to look back and see what type of strides we've made as humans, not only individually but collectively. So thank you for supporting us. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that. We're gonna get some more sponsors. I don't want to give away too much, you know what I mean? So
remember, stick together. There's always more of us than them. Be good to each other.
you're in trouble. Panic, run, don't sell. Doradas.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Hey, I'm walking here. Did you watch the Raiders last night?
Doradas.